Warning: the following presentation was intended for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is highly advised. In addition, the cast of Two Nerds and a Mohawk would like to take this opportunity to urge anyone who is easily offended to please stop listening immediately. You have been warned. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host, Village Idiot. We're rolling with Mr. Kracksquatch. And this is Two Nerds and a Mohawk, episode 10. Damn. Can't believe we've actually done 10 shows already.
Yeah, I know, really. Like, 10 shows. Really? Already?
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I've done like 4.
well, looking back, we've had quite a good run. So far. Honestly, I'm kind of interested in doing maybe like a montage at some point. That'd be freaking sweet, dude. Like, It's a Wonderful World, Louis Armstrong, and do like a montage of shit from the show. You know? I don't know where the hell that came from. It just was one of those, oh, hey, this sounds like it'd be a good idea. But, alright, so the topic for tonight, after much debate and thinking, which hurt, by the way. I mean, I'm not burning you? Oh, you're funny. Now, honestly, for those of you that don't really get it or don't realize it, when we sit down and hash out an episode of Two Nerds, there is no writing, there is no writing staff, there is no, bulletin board with a bunch of frickin' ideas. It's just one of those, hey, sound good? Yep. Okay, we'll do it. So, honestly, what makes the show so random. It's like, what the fuck are we going to talk about today? But, honestly, you, as the fans, you put up with it, and clearly somebody likes it out there, because we do have fans, which, by the way, we love you, thank you, and we hope to keep you around. Hopefully we don't piss you off too much. Alright, before we get... What? In theory. In theory, yeah. In theory. Before we begin the show, though, in light of recent events, for those of you that haven't been keeping track of the news, a couple weeks ago, there was a bombing in Boston. Alright, anyway, there was a bombing in Boston, which is terrible. Should never happen anywhere, just to show that we're not complete assholes, and that, no, we didn't forget about it. Our thoughts, prayers, good karma and everything going after the people of Boston tonight. I mean, it shouldn't happen anywhere, and I'm not going to pull the Patriot card and say, terrorism this, terrorism that. I'm just going to say it like it is. It happened, and yeah, it sucks, but we as a country, we're pretty good at picking up the pieces, moving on. Not to say that we should, stop and reflect. But I think tonight, in honor of the brave men and women that, sort of stepped up after all this shit went down, I think tonight we'll let Dropkick Murphy serenade us in the background while we run our mouths. How's that sound?
Dropkick Murphy? Sounds good to me.
Fuck yeah, Dropkick Murphy.
Hell yeah!
Alright, so the topic tonight, how about some Skool Daze, bro?
Skool Daze. Oh yeah, that's a multitude of all kinds of random weird shit.
That's a multitude of, years of shit. Really?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you ever notice how just absolutely crazy high school is? And then you graduate and you realize, damn, I was fucking stupid. You ever notice that?
What I realize is when you're in school, you think of every possible way to get the hell out. You're thinking, okay, it's just this much more time, this much more time. You graduate and then you go, what the fuck was I so, worried about? Why did I want to get out, man? Yeah, you got bills.
You get out. Now I have bills and this responsibility shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, damn it, dude. We didn't realize how good we really had it. I mean, all kidding aside, though, I mean, some of us didn't have, the pristine high school experience like they show in all those god-awful teen movies. Contrary to popular belief, and everybody gets along in high school.
Yeah,
No.
right.
No. And it pisses me off when I see it in the media. It's like, oh, you know, they'll do this, you know, story on like ABC Family or something. Oh, the jock who was such an asshole decides to change his ways. I don't know what the fuck high school that was, but I tell you what, not the one I went to.
No, not mine either. No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell
Like that is like, you know, we just, you know, punching him in the face to get him to stop.
Exactly. You know, some people do change. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nobody is capable of change, but for fuck's sake, I don't know of any like situation where all of a sudden everyone's like, oh yeah, we're all gonna be friends, la-di-da-di fucking die. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just, and I am seriously freaking what? Yeah, I know that. Okay. The hell?
Doesn't mind you. You even know the name.
Just waving at me. Fuck, man, no one can see that. Okay, yeah. You know what? This would be like if we had commercial breaks and shit. If we were like sponsored by different people. I mean, can you imagine if we opened the show with, you know, today's episode brought to you by Adam and Eve and their new butterscotch flavored condom. You know, I can just hear it now, the Adam and Eve girl. You know, something like, new butterscotch flavored condoms, taste the love, or some stupid shit like that. You know? Wow. That's why I'm glad this is so underground and not affiliated, because fuck that. Fuck that. Oh man. Was that the song for the commercial I just had? If they played that in a condom commercial, man, the only thing I can picture is like a Trojan Man in the background or something.
Trojan Man!
That'd just be fucked up, man. Let's move on. The whole butterscotch flavored. I don't understand that at all. No, moving on.
Fuck, commercials are weird, man. Face it, especially radio commercials.
Especially those. It's just really hard to be like, okay. Alright, so back to the whole school issue. I think I'll head this one off first. In case you didn't realize, I didn't have really a normal school experience per se. Yeah, it's normal. Why am I sitting here? But, as a freshman, I was not your stud. I was not your jock. I was not your anything. I wasn't even really a nerd, I just didn't fit in. I was like a wallflower, really. I did get in with the nerds and the goths, though. I mean, those were my backup buddies. But during high school, I had the complexion of... How do I even put this? I had enough tits to sink a fucking battleship, okay? Let's put it that way. Glasses, wire-haired, yeah.
Walking Pizza the Hut, got it.
Yes, Pizza the Hut, that's about accurate. But, no, acne covered, at one point I had blue hair during my freshman year, and a couple more times throughout my high school career. But a couple of things that really stood out in high school. Like I said, wasn't athletic, wasn't really anything. I had a gym teacher who, for all intents and purposes, will change his name to Mr. Craig. This guy was an asshole. A definite asshole. And he ran his gym class, you know, like a typical drill sergeant would. This guy was in his early 30s, okay, so he was a younger guy. The jocks really liked him because they pretty much got free reign to do whatever the hell they wanted to. Yeah. Well, I can remember a couple instances. We were doing a weight training unit. You know, which for whatever reason that seemed to be a requirement. I don't know if it actually is anymore. But we would have to, you know, do a certain amount of sets of each thing. We were given a set according to what our physical capabilities were. And like I said, Mr. Craig was a complete asshole. He would make me do stuff in front of the whole class because I was a shy kid. I didn't like to put myself out there, and because of different things, as more or less being covered in acne. I was usually the target for harassment and shit from the jocks and anybody else popular enough to get away with it. And one day, I had enough. I'm like, fuck this. Why am I going to subject myself to this every day? So I told him off. I said, no, I'm not doing this in front of people. I'll do it, but why should I? And especially too, we were assigned partners, and he partnered me with like the quarterback for the varsity team. Like, what the fuck? If that doesn't say fuck you, I don't know what does. But long story short, I told him off, and in high school, we didn't have a detention room. We had something called SRC, Student Responsibility Center. Stupid idea. You literally went down to this room, and you got this plan that said, okay, what did you do to get sent here? What are you going to do in the future? What are some goals that you can set so you don't end up back here? First time I went down there, and this is no exaggeration, I got the paper, and I wrote on there, I got sent down because the teacher is a dick. Next question, what are you going to do differently next time? I said, I'm not going to do anything differently. I can't change the fact that he's a dick. So suffice to say, I turned in the paper, and the administrator that was in the SRC room looks at me and goes, boy, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, probably. True to the words, man. I go into this class the next day, the guy looks at me and he's like, hey, you going to do work today? And I said, did you read the paper? He goes, yeah, get out of here. So, back to the SRC to write a new plan. Fucking dick. But this guy hated me with a passion, and I would pretty much do the bare minimum to get through his class until we hit the hockey unit. Now, little known fact, I love hockey. Okay, I love watching it. Yeah, hockey's awesome. Growing up in Michigan, we're close to Canada. I'm not saying I'm Canadian by any stretch of the imagination, but I do love hockey. I grew up...
Buddha would go off on you with that one.
Oh, Buddha would have a fucking field day with that. Be like, I'm Canadian! But no, I've been ice skating since I was 2 and a half. So, hockey is just kind of in my blood. But we got to our 4 hockey unit, and of course I perked right up. I said, screw it. He wants me to do something in class, now I'm interested. So, we got to a day, and like I said, Mr. Craig was a dick. There came a day, it's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We had 3 gymnasiums at this high school that I went to. He said, okay, girls and sissies, you can go play in the one gym. Anybody who wants to play full contact can stay here. I knew he was calling my bluff because he kind of kept watching me during all this, and I said, fuck it, you know what, I'm going to play full contact. So I stuck around. He didn't think I was serious. He pretty much put all the quarterbacks, he put all the football players on one team, and paired me with a bunch of morons that had never played hockey, but they didn't want to be called pussies. And I was running circles around these guys, I'm like, hey, give me the ball. I was, deking left and right. I was wrist-shotting people. I was playing dirty, but, hey, full contact, bro. So finally, Mr. Craig decides he's had enough. He jumps in the game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He wanted a piece of me. This was about 3 or 4 months into the school year. So, it's a little exaggerated, but 3 or 4 weeks, so we'll call it that, into the semester, and he'd had enough of me because I was the rebel. So, guess who his target was the entire game? Oh yeah, he went after me. Poke checking, doing a little cross checking. He kept playing dirty, so finally I had enough of that shit. He went to check me into the wall, and I stepped backwards and watched him as dumbass hit the floor. That was a defining victory right there. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, short-lived victory. He got the 2 linebackers to sandwich me into the wall, so hey,
that's because he couldn't handle his own shit.
Moral fucking exactly. And Mr. Craig, or you know your name. If you're listening to this right now, I hope you know I enjoyed watching you look like a complete dumbass. I really hope that you do understand that, because you know what? I didn't have to do a damn thing. You set yourself up. So, but yeah, the Village Idiot, he don't play nice.
Oh no.
Alright, Kracksquatch, you gotta have something.
Oh, I got a good one.
Pass the shit.
I got a good one. Okay.
Hit it, man, hit it!
Woo! Yeah, back in high school, you know, you could kind of call me a pseudo-military brat, because I was in the ROTC program. Voluntarily. It was either that or gym, and, well, I decided ROTC.
Gym!
Exactly. That was it exactly. It's like, okay, I get to turn around, dress up in a uniform once a fucking week, get inspected, and I don't have to do the fucking gym bullshit? Shit! Done deal. I wish I had that. Oh yeah, turned out I absolutely loved it. But there's one particular field trip. We were going down to San Diego. And one of my classmates, classmates, we'll call him Bob for the sake of argument. Okay, he's over here. You know, we get down to San Diego, and he managed to convince, like, everybody else that was with us, you know, to stay up late and make all kinds of noise in the bathroom and everything. Now, mind you, this particular night, we were staying on Coronado.
What is Coronado?
For those that, I have to remember, but Coronado is basically home of the SEAL teams. That is where they fucking train.
Yeah, it just, I got this whole Full Metal Jacket thing going
on
in my mind now. Oh yeah. God.
Okay, so we're there. Now, we were told by Gunny, you know, who's our assistant naval science instructor, you know, Marine Corps gunnery sergeant.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Vietnam veteran, not someone you wanted pissed off at you, to say the least.
Bob, you're an idiot.
Oh no, it gets better than what I did to Bob.
Oh, yeah.
So we're there, they're making all kinds of noise. It also happened to be the night after Hell Week. Anyone familiar with the concept of Hell Week is, you know, you might get like 3 hours of sleep and you're, well, put through hell. Pretty much if you played any like high school sports or anything, you probably have an inkling as to the concept. So the teams had finished that. So in other words, they are tired as fuck. He's making all this noise with everyone else in the head. I'm trying to fucking sleep. And I'm trying to sleep. He goes, wakes me up. Hey, wake up. Sorry. It was like, hey, go to sleep. I'm like, go away, Bob.
I'm trying to sleep.
You know, I start to doze off. 10 minutes later, hey, go to sleep. Bob, don't wake me up again.
I punched him a long time ago.
Yeah, now go back to sleep. Now, mind you, at this point, I had moved to the far end of the barracks. You know, from the head, you know, just so I didn't have to listen to them. Well, lo and behold, 10 minutes later, hey, go to sleep. Bob? Now, mind you, at the time, you know, because, you know, we're in, you know, military, you know, bunks, you know, I was on the 4th bunk up. You know, which, if I were standing next to him, would probably be sitting at about 5 feet off the ground. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, like, you know, I could stand it, like, my head would be over it, looking at it. Or over it. So he wakes me up, I just kind of, like roll over on my stomach. And look at Bob, and it's like, Bob, take about 3 steps back. You know, mind you, I am cranky. It's 4 a.m., I'm tired as fuck. You know, one of those days. Well, Bob, take 3 steps back. I come flying off the fucking bunk like fucking Superman. Smashing, you know, going my shoulder first, right into his chest, slamming him right into the fucking lockers. Suffice to say, it sounded like a fucking bomb went off. Because it was just like, boom! Silence. Complete silence. Hey, I'm saying that he is out cold.
the fuck?
Oh yeah! Everyone again! What the fuck? You know, they're looking, and I'm looking at Bob. I'm like, go to sleep, Bob! Mind you, he is unconscious! Then I turn around and start heading to my lungs. And I happen to see a fairly familiar shadowy silhouette.
Oh no.
I realized he had woken up Gunny.
Oh
Who, mind you, was in the barracks next door to where we were.
Probably not too pleased either.
Well, to my record, I was actually feeling good. Because...
You got the motherfucker, of course you got it!
My dopey shoulders slammed into a
Got the motherfucker, of course you
Oh yeah! No. But the best part is, like, you know, I see Goody, I just see the nod, and I just see him walk off. The best part though, I turned my attention to the head, which is on the far side of the barracks from where we were. I see all the other cadets that went on this particular field trip scattered in their bunks like fucking roaches with the light turned on. It was just like, whoosh! You know, just like ninja poof. They were gone.
Motherfucker's gonna drop us. Get back to bed, boss!
Yeah, I just had to look at him at that point. And, you know, for like a good, 2 months after this, nobody disobeyed my orders.
Kracksquatch.
Oh, sure.
Authority.
Well, also, you know, on top of that, as far as the program went, I was a, full lieutenant. Okay, there was only 2 people in the entire unit that outranked me. And that was the CO and EXO, which is commanding officer and executive officer. Those were the only 2 people that outranked me.
I watch BSG, motherfucker. I know what's going on.
I was filling in for the people that don't know.
Hey, everybody watch Battlestar Galactica. You'll know what he's talking about.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. There's, so many stories I could tell ROTC. But, definitely going to have to break them up. Because I could literally go on for hours as far as ROTC stories.
I think for season 2, we'll have to explore that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Speaking sure of that, for those of you that haven't been keeping tabs, episode 10 will actually be the last episode in season 1. The plan, for those of you who are freaking out right now, going, oh my god, what am I going to do my thing? Yeah, losing your shit out there, don't worry. It's going to be just like a TV show, we'll be back. Can't keep us down. Yeah, like Arnold said, we'll be back. Take about probably a month off, because I gotta tell you, man, between work and family and this show, which, by the way, does take up a lot of time. For those of you that don't know, not to brag, I do all the edit work, keep up on the Facebook and now YouTube, so it does get a little exhausting. So I think the plan is we're gonna take a month off. We'll probably see you guys. Where are we at? April or May? Probably in May.
Anyway.
Yeah, some months. So we'll see you guys probably in June. So, with that said, Buddha, Kracksquatch, the Village Idiot, we'll all see you in June. So, this is the Village Idiot and the Kracksquatch signing off for 2 Nerds of the Mohawk. Thanks for listening. See you in June.